Hey guys, and welcome to the video. This one is going to be just a kind of quick update type video to let you know what the plan of attack was for today and what you can expect me putting out there today in terms of videos, because I was literally going to sit down and spend the entire day today working on nothing but videos, and I was going to pump out 3 videos today. One regarding the Switch update, the 11.0, then the one after that having to do with the PS3 and the new update that came out, the 4.87 one, and then after that, part 2 to the hacking, modding, news, and info. Part 1, I of course did yesterday. So that was the plan of attack. I did sit down. I started just gathering the information that I needed regarding the Sony 4.87 update, and then things took a crazy unexpected turn. So I'll cover that in a minute. So after this video, I'm going to put out the 11.0 Switch video just to talk to you guys who have a modded system, let you know what's out, what the update did, what you can expect, and what you should do and shouldn't do, and things like that. We'll also talk about psx-place, what that situation is now that, you know, some of the team members have been arrested, and maybe what you can expect and whatnot. And then there is a big rumor going around that if you have a patched Switch, because of the features that Nintendo put out in this update, that it is possible now for your Switch or Switch Lite to be hacked via software. So I'm going to clear that up because some people have already said that it is hackable. Any Switch can now be hacked via software. I'm going to clear all of that up. And even though a hack does not exist, there is a possibility where an exploit because of these features can be found, possibly a software one. We're going to talk about that, but I do recommend, if you have a patched Switch, to immediately update to 11.0 and stay there. Wait until my video and then you can decide if you want to update, if an update comes out or whatever. But you want to do it quickly because you cannot manually update a regular unmodded Switch. So you want to get to 11.0 as quickly as possible and stay there before Nintendo pushes out another update, just in case there's a vulnerability there and then they patch it. So go to 11.0 and stay there. And then for all of you who have a modded Switch, just stay where you're at and hold off until everything gets updated. Alright, so after that video, I was going to work on the PS3 4.87 update video, which would have been very short, maybe just a few minutes, 4, 5, 6 minutes, let you guys know, those of you who are on custom firmware or HEN, what's going on with that 4.87 update. And then later on, probably late tonight, I would have released the part 2 of the hacking, modding, news and info video. I would have worked on that one, released it, you know, later on tonight. I already have all the info that I need and the links and stuff like that for the Switch 11.0 video, and for the part 2 hacking, modding, news and info video, I just needed some information on what was going on with the 4.87 PS3 update. So I came to psx-place, and holy crap, I ran into something I totally did not expect here. It has to do with Habib selling an exploit to Sony, and he said more than likely that's why the update happened. It was because of him. He states, HackerOne, everyone should join, because he sold the exploit to Sony over on the HackerOne bounty site. And when he says that, it of course means that, you know, the developers who are on here should join HackerOne and get paid. But then later on he says that, you know, he's pretty mad that Sony only gave him $5,000 because this is a major security bug that he found, and it compromises pretty much everyone's PSN account and their security. If you have a stored method of payment, that has been compromised, and just some other stuff in general. So it is pretty serious, and it's not just the PS3. More than likely this bug exists on the Vita, PS4, and PS5. So we're going to talk about all of that because it is a serious bug, and that's why he didn't just post it up for free, because it would have compromised pretty much everybody's personal information, their account information, and all of that stuff. One of the Moderators here, though, kind of jumped on his case because he was flaunting that he collected this money and that he could have made $500,000 to $1 million selling this information in the black market. One of the moderators responded to him, telling him basically he had an overinflated ego. He wasn't going to make any friends posting up all this information here. Other developers started chiming in because Habib stated that in this update, something should have changed to reflect, patches to that security issue. But these developers, multiple ones, stated that not much has changed. So then he said, hey, well, then that means that they're going to push another update. And it may very well be true because this update that they pushed to 4.87, it was compiled back in July. So expect another update to happen soon to the PS3 and more than likely all consoles, PS5, PS4, the Vita. If what he says is true, we can expect all these things to get updated very soon within the next day or two, or maybe at some point next week. And then that would solidify, what he's stating. But yeah, there's a lot of drama that happened here. We're going to cover all of this later on. So probably in the evening or tonight is when this PS3 video will come out. When it does, you're going to have to just sit back, relax, grab some snacks, watch all of the drama unfold. But in all seriousness, this bug that he found apparently is something that is no laughing matter, and it needs to be taken absolutely seriously because he says millions of consoles have already been compromised. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I need to start working on the Nintendo one, but there's a lot more information, some weird stuff going on with this whole PS3 Habib thing that I'll be letting you guys know when I do that video. Plus that gives me a little bit more time to do a bit more of investigation and see what turns up. I know developers from psx-place, they watch this channel. I know he watches or is going to watch because I told him I was going to make the video. So if any developers want to chime in about this whole situation and you want to remain anonymous, you know how to contact me. I never reveal stuff that developers tell me as long as it's in private. And if Habib, you change your mind and you want to tell me your side of the story without giving up a whole bunch of information, you're more than welcome to. I know I already asked. He chose not to, so let's see if that changes. Anyway, guys, let me get to work on that Nintendo one. Then later on tonight, this PS3 weird, crazy one, it will come out. So again, in light of everything that's just gone down, that means that the hacking, modding, news, and info segment part 2 has gotten pushed till tomorrow. At least that's the plan. Let's see what happens. Much love to everyone out there. We'll see you in a little bit with that Nintendo video first.